An immigrant man, reportedly from Southeast Asia, had heard stories about the Appalachian Mountains. Curious, he decided to go on a solo hike and even camp there overnight. At first, everything seemed completely normal, but what happened later that night is something he says he'll never forget. Take a look. While he's inside his tent, something suddenly tears into it from the outside. Within seconds, a dark liquid, what appears to be blood, starts dripping down, falling directly onto him. Panicking, he flips the camera upward, and for a brief moment, a strange figure becomes visible. It has a distorted shape and what looks like a red face. Then, just as quickly as it appears, it disappears back into the darkness. The man doesn't wait. He grabs his camera and runs. There are thousands of abandoned houses in the Appalachian region, entire communities and even towns left completely empty. Somewhere in Appalachia, possibly in Virginia or West Virginia, there's one house that stands out, completely abandoned, with rumors that the spirit of a young boy still lingers inside. A group of friends decided to explore this house. While they were there, they took several photos and later posted 4 of those images online. Take a look at them one by one. In the first image, everything seems normal at first, but if you look closely at the window, there appears to be a face. Not a reflection, but something that looks like a real face staring back. Now, the most disturbing image. In this one, a small boy-like figure can be seen. It looks smoky, unclear, but the shape is there, and the expression, it almost looks angry. The remaining 2 images show the house itself, with nothing unusual visible. But these 2 frames raise a serious question. Do you think something was actually there, or is it just our mind trying to make sense of shadows? A man named Harry, who lives in the Appalachian Mountains, was inside his house one night when he started hearing strange sounds from outside. At first, it was just weird noises, but then it got worse. He began hearing his name being called from outside over and over again. Worried about his chickens, he decided to step outside to check. Take a look.
Y'all, I just walked off the porch and I came out here to check on the chickens. I just heard, first off, I heard my name. Second off, it sounded like somebody was saying, help me.
If you enhance the audio, you can hear it clearly. Hey, help me. I need help. Harry. According to local beliefs, this is known as a mimic, something that copies human voices to lure people outside. After hearing that, Harry immediately went back inside. And people who live in this region often say this kind of thing is normal for them. This was posted on Reddit with the title, "My friend was traveling after midnight in Appalachia, and they came across this." At first, it looks like a missing person board, but the longer you stare at it, the less it makes sense. Missing is written by hand, uneven, almost rushed, like it wasn't meant to inform. It was meant to feel wrong. And that face, it doesn't look like a real photo anymore. The features are washed out, the eyes hollow, like something tried to erase the person but couldn't do it completely. Then you notice the second paper. An actual report, clean, official, but it's just pinned beside the other one, like it's being copied or replaced. And here's the part that doesn't add up. This isn't in a town, it's in the middle of nowhere. No houses, no streetlights, no reason for anyone to ever find it, unless they weren't supposed to. Some say it's a prank, a staged horror setup. But people who've spent time in Appalachia will tell you something else. Out there, things don't always try to hide. Sometimes they try to be found, and sometimes what's missing isn't the person.
In this clip, a truck driver has just finished his shift and decides to rest for the night. He parks his truck near a forest and begins recording from inside the cabin. At first, everything seems quiet, but then something strange happens. Take a listen.
Absolute fucking.
From somewhere deep in the forest, a loud roar echoes through the night. The sound is deep, powerful, and unlike anything you would normally hear from a wild animal. The roar continues for several moments, echoing through the trees and making the area feel incredibly unsettling.
Starting to regret that I stopped at this rest stop.
According to the driver who recorded the footage, the sound was so disturbing that it kept him awake the entire night.
I don't ever want to stick my arm out the window.
Some viewers even believe the roar could belong to something like Bigfoot, but whatever made that sound, it definitely didn't feel normal.